Good evening, everybody. Crypto Strang here. This evening, I'll talk about one of my most favourite projects, Kadena, KDA. I spoke about this project a lot, and it's in my top 10 holdings by value. In fact, at the moment, it's literally on the verge of being in my top 3. So it's been slowly climbing my portfolio with the value, also because I've been accumulating more all the time, and I will constantly accumulate. So the previous video, September, when the price was $1.45, we spoke about the packed smart contracts, the partnerships, and the Marmalade NFT marketplace, which has continued to grow. So moving forward, the point of today's video is about the roadmap, which they recently released, which again shows the constant progression with this project. I say I have massive hopes. Now, I've done a video before literally was in the bull run where it was like $1 odd, and we went up to $28. Back in September, $1.45 with a market cap $286 million. Now, here we are today, obviously in this bear market, the market at $270 million with $1.23. Only 22% supplies out there, so not fantastic. However, volume in the last 24 hours, 10.5 million. It's a truly wonderful project, and I know I've done a lot of dedicated videos to talk about all their technology and the smart contracts, which again really interests me. I think it's absolutely wonderful, but it's never financial advice. I always state that. Do your own research. I'm definitely not a financial advisor, but me personally, when it's $1.23, I'll be accumulating as much as I can. That is my plan. I say we had $28 last bull run. With the development, with what they're planning, etc., me personally, I would assume they're going to smash through the all-time highs in the next bull run. Now, I've seen some crazy price predictions. Not really one to give out the predictions often. Me personally, I expect it to go way above $28, but there's no guarantees there. Obviously, there's a lot of competition. Obviously in crypto, but even layer 1 blockchains, because there's so much competition. But the fact at the moment we're ranked 134, to me this is easily a top 30 coin. So I'm very hopeful that we're going to climb the charts and really show the potential here with Kadena. Now, and I've showed their website before, Build the Future on Kadena, you can see there. And it goes there, everything about it is very in-depth, their website, empowering builders for innovation. Now, this project's been around since 2020. Okay, I loved last year when they did that $100 million Web3 grant process they were doing. And I really think that really takes it next level. You can see there where you can apply for a grant, the grant programs to support community-oriented projects. Now, they offer a lot of stuff. Now, build without compromise, safer smart contracts, packed, which we spoke about in the previous video, makes designing safer smart contracts effortless. Whether you're writing your first contract or launching your 50th dApp, by automatically detecting bugs, Pact frees you from the exploits you'll face on Ethereum and other unsafe platforms. That's a big statement, obviously. So the proven security, our founders' experience at JP Morgan revealed the limitation of existing blockchain solutions. So I love the fact that security is at the forefront to solve for the security and throughput demands of financial services clients. Kadena runs proof of work, which is reliable, secure, and battle hardened. Now, the no-cost transactions, very low fees. Industrial scalability, unlike other platforms, Kadena is designed to power global financial systems. Energy efficient scale, they always stand about being the green crypto, and they're very energy efficient, which is obviously great to see. But it talks about the partners and the products. Now, obviously the partnership. Now, one thing you would say about Kadena, they need to do a lot more marketing, okay, to really take it and expand. Now, I'm sure they're going to do that. But I think over time, you'll see people start to understand the potential. But to me, personally, as I said, the price at the moment and what they're planning, even though they've only got 22% supply, to me, this price is absolutely fantastic. It truly is. Now, you can see all their partners, their products. You see Kadena is working with all these, the ones you trust, like Cello, Cosmos, Binance, Ledger, Polkadot, Flux, etc., and Zelcore. But when you look at Coin Metro, which is actually on their site, when you go on their site, it's the only one I can find where you can do Kadena staking, but unfortunately at the moment it's still fully subscribed. Now, because it was the only site offering staking, then naturally it's going to sell out instantly. I'm amazed that even though this project is on multiple exchanges, you cannot stake it hardly anywhere. And when you've only got 22% suppliers out there, again, it's a shame you can't stake it. Now, I know they do the mining. I looked into their mining rigs. I genuinely did. Got this article here about Kadena's scalable proof of work and how it's energy efficient. But their mining, to me, was very expensive to get the machines. Okay, so to me it was a massive outlay to get the rewards. Now I'm sure some people have got lots of mining machines and getting a lot of Kadena per day, but over time, people can do extremely well. But I just feel the massive outlay, to be honest. So I'm hoping other exchanges will soon offer some staking, hopefully on some independent sites and vice versa. I'm hoping they allow that to expand. I really do. I hope they do. I can't see any reason why they wouldn't. But the fact that Coin Metro is on their site, you can see, but they say it's also got their staking related. So also states they're the complete package. Kadena is the only platform offering a complete decentralized infrastructure. Now, they're saying that, but there's a lot of others, let's be honest. Now, this is not obviously a sponsored video, I'm being completely honest and transparent. There's a lot of competition with Layer 1, but they've put there is offering complete decentralized infrastructure, where to me, Cardano offers the same, okay? But that's just me thinking out of the box. But you can see there, they talk about DFI, NFT, and payments, interop, and relays. Now, they're still saying here, transactions will be able to be executed seamlessly across Ethereum Shallow with their wonderful bridge, which again is great to see. Engineered for real-world use, governance. Pact is governed at 3 levels. Now, smart contracts, the code level, the account management level, as well as the setting strategic direction for key community initiatives, which is great to see. I love the news on their Medium, their Twitter, extremely active. It's great to see. Talk to there again about that $100 million grant, which again was great. Now, I love this here. We sort of join our bull market for builders, apply for a grant. So you can apply, if you've got a genuine project, you can do really, really well. Also, on their site, I say the site's full of information, but also on their docs, there's a lot of information, all the basics, what is KDA, the key concepts, the overview of the wallets, the white papers. Now, I like the little section about exchanges. You can actually go through and see all the genuine exchanges, what they're on. Talks there about Binance. It tells you if to be KYC or not, okay? Also talks about the fees. You can see the different fees, like Binance withdrawal fees 0.1 KDA, where Gate is 1 KDA in itself, but that's not obviously a lot at the current price. So I really do like the fact they do this. They give all the information you need on the exchanges. I do have links below if you want to get some Kadena on KU Coin, Binance, OKX, 1 and 4 exchanges, as mentioned many times. Also Bittrex there as well. I say the fact they're on some real solid, high quality exchanges again speaks volume for the project. So that's really good to see. But I also like the information you can see. Now, Hotbit, KYC not required. So again, you've got to do your own research. Do you want to join these sites? But the ones, my favourite exchanges on here, you know, out of all of them, then it's KU Coin is where KYC is not required. So again, KU Coin, wonderful exchange. Now, the whole point of this video is purely about the roadmap, because obviously we've been waiting for this. It came out a short while ago. You know, literally about 2 weeks ago, I think it was literally out. It talks there about since Kadena's mainnet launch in January 2020, our team and community have grown tremendously, which is very true. They go through it. As we enter 2023, Kadena will narrow our focus on developing our ecosystem through technical development, such as refine the onboarding process. Now, Kadena.js, the new tools, resources, tutorials, and learning platform to increase and enhance the developer onboard experience. They want to make it very easy for anyone to build on Kadena, which is very, very important. You know, I say the fact they give the grants as well, but also talk about Pact, upgrades to Kadena's smart contract language to improve user and builder experience. Now, the Kadena 2023 live roadmap is meant to fuel user and ecosystem growth. So I'm hoping we can get a lot of projects built on here. I'm hoping they can get the partnerships. They can start doing the marketing, and naturally you'll see it grow. That's what I really do believe. So I love it. This site here, when they talk in depth about all the Kadena ecosystem, is absolutely massive. The overview, Kadena.js library that makes it easier for builders to interact. So that's really good when people want to build on it. It's got all different libraries there. You can talk about the Marmalade, the NFT, the transaction templates, and obviously the chain web. Okay, there's so much information. The tools, obviously, extremely important. You can see all the tools that you need. Kadena.js tools are designed to assist developers achieve a specific functional goal with their application. Again, you've got all the different apps, obviously make it very easy. And all the tools you need. I say, there's so much information here. The Kadena.js team has also dedicated their time to create dynamic, interactive apps to help users and developers interact or retrieve information from Kadena blockchain. So again, look at all the tutorials they're offering. Again, massive project, doing really well. I love the learning platform as well. Again, we talked about the PAT there, the smart contract. It's very, very in depth. For you to read this is a very advanced computer cryptography here. It's absolutely incredible. So it's a lot of information. But the chain web is Kadena's blockchain consensus mechanism, continues today to be only sharded and scalable layer 1 proof of work network in production since its release in 2019. In the coming year, the Kadena team will set technical milestones to improve Chainweb's reliability. Again, great news. So it's lovely to see with this roadmap the constant development they've got plans for. On their site also, obviously we talked about partnerships and projects building on Kadena. Now on their site, you can see all the different sections on the left. I'll put a link below. You can see the actual projects. You've got the DeFi, your enterprise, your gaming, your NFT, but also the tools. Talks there, Project 52. Okay, but when you actually go on this other site, Kadena Ecosystem, which I find very, very interesting, full of incredible information about Kadena, they're stating their total 126 projects. Now, by category, you can narrow it down here. Obviously, NFT, DeFi, DAO, the mining, the marketplace, play to earn. So if we just look at play to earn, we've covered that a lot before. We spoke about gaming projects, huge potential. So you can see in here, Kazoo will be the first Persian shooter built on Kadena. So it's actually a shooter game, play to earn. So that's perhaps something that I need to keep on radar and look into. So it could have a lot of potential. But I say that all these different sections, like Launchpad, is something I've always been really excited about. And got there the KDA pad. It's the first decentralized incubator and Launchpad. But they've got a lot here. So you can really see the people actually understanding the potential of Kadena here. It must be extremely difficult because, I say, the competition out there with layer ones to actually get a project to build on here. But offering grants obviously helps massively. Now, I covered before KDA launch briefly on the previous video. We talked about KDEX as well. Another decentralized exchange launch on there. But you can see here, like the token, the dApps, the DEX. So you can, there's a lot here. They talked about there about KDEX, we've got the KD launch, also KD swap, which I haven't looked into yet. That's another decentralized exchange. Now, there's a lot going on. So I think it's a really good site here, KadenaEcosystem.com, and hopefully every time we go on here, you'll see more and more projects being built on it. I think that is absolutely incredible. So just to say, give a brief overview of the roadmap and what they're planning, and to understand the potential here, but also a team that are totally focused on taking Kadena to the next level. So thanks very much. Please let me know your thoughts on Kadena. Give us your price prediction. I'm very hopeful we're going to smash through the all-time highs. Tell me your favourite layer ones. I'm always fascinated when people talk passionately about layer ones. But as usual, help, just email me, info@cryptoaustralian.com, all my social media links below. Please hit the like, the subscribe. I do appreciate it. I want to get some Kadena. There's some links below for some exchanges. Do appreciate anyone who helps the channel. Genuinely do appreciate that. So thanks very much. Have a wonderful weekend, wherever you are. We will chat again soon. Cheers now. Bye.